Hello everyone, it is the Gaming Weasel back again with another video, and in today's video we're going to be doing something a little bit different. We're not in the simulacrum for the reason that you might think. Today we are doing Weapon Wars. Now, this is a new type of series that I thought up a couple days ago, and I wanted to do this, and yeah. The first episode is going to be, a pretty good one. It's going to be the Kuva Bramma versus the Tenet Envoy. Which is better, the old boy or the new boy? Which one is going to be doing more damage? Which one's better? And so on. A couple of rules that I have is I'm not going to be using any Warframe to buff my damage. I will not be using a Kavat. I will not be using any Arcanes for my primaries. And keep in mind, this is not a beginner guide. This is just, me putting two weapons up against each other. Let's go and look at my Kuva Bramma build. Now, my Kuva Bramma has base heat damage, and that means I needed to create viral. Now, the only difference between these two weapons is the blast radius, because I do have primed Firestorm equipped on the Tenet Envoy, and on this weapon I do not have that equipped. But this only increases the weapon's blast radius and nothing else, not the damage, not anything, and that's mostly it. So, for the mods we have Sedation, we have Heavy Caliber, we have Vital Sense, Prime Cryo Rounds, Malignant Force, Galvanized Aptitude, Point Strike, and Galvanized Chamber. Now, the critical chance is 87.5%, the critical multiplier is 4.6, sorry. We have 50% status, and as I said, we have viral, heat, and impact as the damage types, and that means in total we have 6,000 damage on hit, and the radial damage is going to be 26,974. So the fall off is 90%, and the range is 8.3 meters. Now, the fall off, you have to keep this in mind. This weapon drops like hell, so the arrows drop like hell. As you can see, let's say I'll aim up here, and as you can see, the arrows do drop very, very fast. You can carpet bomb things with this. See, if you use Zephyr and carpet bomb, this is going to be a great weapon for that. But is it going to be that good? So, I'm using, as I said, Rhino. Nothing really important. I do not have a rifle charge. Rifle amp. We have steel charge, and that is it. And as I said, no companions. And the only thing that I'm going to be using is going to be Iron Skin, just because of the blast itself. So let's go put level 100 enemies right here in front of me. 6 of them, so they're pretty close in. I did want to do this on the regular sword chart, but this is more measured, more predictable, and I know what's going to happen. So let's move on. I'll move this close to the enemies, let's say, so my front foot is on that line right here, so I know what to do. Now, aim for his head, of course. You always try to aim for the head. And there you go, 3 arrows, that guy's dead. One there, and only one guy survived. Now, if I pick up some more arrows, of course, he is going to die as well. So, as you saw there, that was pretty good. I did kill them decently fast, of course. The more you aim, to their head and stuff like that, the more damage you're gonna do. Pretty plain and simple. And we're gonna be summoning, the max that I can is 160. Summon, of course, 6 of them. Let me just collect some arrows, because I accidentally didn't collect some arrows, so that's 5. There you go. Oh, actually, fuck, I wasn't supposed to do that. I was supposed to, do it measured and accurate and stuff like that, so honest mistake. I'll just kill these guys real fast. There you go, so they do not, mess around with me. So 6 of them again, this time hopefully not firing from a distance like a moron. So let's go here. So my front foot is on that. There you go. Hit him. As you can see, he dies in the first shot. Let's go in for him. And then let's go in for him, for example. And then at the middle. And only this guy survived. And not anymore. And there you go. Pretty plain and simple. They're all dead. Now, I did this, I killed these guys just because I aimed at, the correct spots. But as you saw there, I killed them pretty easily without any issues. So, moving on to the Tenet Envoy, the new kid on the block. So for the build, we have Galvanized Chamber, Point Strike, Vital Sense, Galvanized Aptitude, we have Prime Cryo Rounds, Prime Firestorm, Serration, and then Heavy Caliber. Just to make this a little bit more simpler and easier, to make it equal, I guess, I'll equip Malignant Force and reduce the radius itself. So we have 70% critical chance, 5.7 critical multiplier, 57% status. We have viral, of course, and we have impact, and we have the total damage is going to be 3,400. And then we have the radial attack, which is going to be the fall. It's going to be 80%, a little bit lower. For the Kuva Bramma, it is 90. We have range, which is, of course, 8. I think it's actually exactly the same as on the Kuva Bramma. And then we have our viral, which is going to be 22,000. Now, this weapon does not have heat as its damage type, so keep that in mind. This has only viral. The good thing about this is I can equip Firestorm without having any issues, so my blast radius is much bigger. But, for example, if I had heat, I would need to equip Malignant Force, Cryo Rounds, and then sacrifice one of these mods so I can equip Firestorm for that extra radius. So, the good thing about the Tenet Envoy is its ammunition count. It has 8 rounds in the magazine and it has 24 in reserve. This is honestly very good. It is a primary weapon, it is a rifle, so that means it's going to collect rifle ammo, and that is going to be very nice because, of course, rifle ammo is mostly abundant inside the game. For example, on this weapon, I do not use vigilante supplies at all because I honestly don't need it. So, level 100 enemies again, and then simulate. Let's go and try to kill these guys. So, go on the line. Let me just check my foot a little bit closer. There you go. That was my honest mistake, but we'll not count that one. As you can see, this is taking a little bit longer. But, you know, you have to keep in mind that Galvanized Aptitude does need to charge up a little bit. So the more status types you affect, the higher your damage is. It is mostly like a Condition Overload. I'll actually explain these mods in just a second to keep this interesting. 80% status chance on kill, 40% damage per status type affecting the target, stacks up to 2 times. So there you go, just so you know that. So as you saw there, I did kill them pretty easily. A little bit slower than the Kuva Bramma, but this does have more ammo and you don't have to worry about it as much. Now let's go summon level 160 enemies and do the same thing from the same distance. Let me just go here, check where my foot is. There you go. It's just a little bit along the line. Let me just perfect it. There you go. And then just shoot the enemies. Pretty plain and simple. Do the same thing as I did with the Kuva Bramma. Shoot that, shoot there in the corner, and then shoot in the middle. And as you can see, these 2 guys survived. But the good thing is, I have more ammo. I was able to reload there and kill these guys just because I had more ammo. So that is very, very nice. Now, let me just show you what this thing does with, of course, Firestorm equipped. It is always all dependent, of course, on what you want to do. So if you want to have a weapon, a Kuva weapon, or if you want to have a Tenet weapon with heat and viral, you're going to do more damage, but then you're going to have to sacrifice something. But if you want to have a viral, for example, or let's say cold or toxin as your base, and then just create viral from that, then you can create viral, but you're going to do less damage, but you're going to be more efficient in other areas. So let me just do the same thing. Let me just go to the line and then shoot the enemies. Oh yeah, I forgot to activate my Iron Skin. There you go, much better. There you go. Thus, don't get knocked down as much. There you go, on the line. There you go, 1 status effect, but it didn't trigger the thing, but it is on kill, so I have to keep that in mind. And there you go, I already ran out of ammo. I wasn't able to kill all of them, but I didn't really do it in the correct way, so I'm supposed to, there you go, like that. And there you go, all dead. And as you can see, I just pick up Oh, it actually uses sniper ammo, so that's a new for me. It uses sniper ammo, but there's always sniper ammo abundant apparently. And you're literally never gonna run out of ammo. And the good thing is about this weapon is you can go from a distance, and you have, of course, seeking rockets. And that is very, very good in my opinion. You can just fire from range, and you don't have to worry about it. As you can see, the fall off is, it does say 80%, but as you can see, I'm able to shoot them from a safe distance without having absolutely any issues. Now let's equip the Kuva Bramma, for example, and try to do the same. It is possible, I'm not saying it's not. So I do need to aim up quite high up, and as you can see, just shooting them from a distance, you know, it's working, it's, you know, it's doing the damage, but as you can see, the accuracy is poor and the damage wasn't that great. So there you go, guys. Those are the two weapons that I compared. Which one do you think is better? Do you think the Tenet Envoy is better? Do you think the Kuva Bramah is better? Leave it in the comment section below, and leave in the comment section below what you want to see next on the channel. Hope you guys enjoyed. Hope this wasn't boring for you guys, and hopefully it was something interesting and new. And this has been the Gaming Weasel, over and out.